Okay, this is first experiment. Coffee got cold playing with this thing. But I took the original Jacob's ladder and set up this experiment to see how it worked with the 11-inch spacing between the top and the bottom, where these two mount, that one and this one. And I tried it at 12 inches from there to there. That's where it is right now. And I went back to 11 inches, and then I went to 13 inches, and I came back to 6 inches, and that seems to be the happy spot for this thing to work right. And at 30, they tell you 30-degree angle from here to that. So here's 30 degrees, and you can see it lines up just right. So I'll show you how this works. Okay, now this thing is, these are 7 inches. It's 7 inches between here and there. And it's supposed to be 14, but it don't really matter, because this thing here, it's gonna stay straight up and down no matter if it's out here or if it's up here. So don't worry about how long this thing is. The main thing is 7 inches here, 7 inches there, and 12 inches between here and there where it mounts to the frame. This sits over by the center of the rear end right there. It's kind of like this here. Kind of goes like that. And then the skinny part here attaches to the rear end, you know, right out there on the end. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, right there. And that's what keeps this thing in the middle of the car. Now watch how this works. Okay, now watch this. I can go 6 inches this way from center before it starts to get out of the arc. And then I get within that 6-inch area, go to the middle, and go another 6 inches, and it stays there. This is one crazy thing. But anyway, that's how Jacob's ladder works with this one here. You can see how it works here. See how that works this way? And then when you get parallel right here, between this point and that point, and all of them line up, that's when it gets out of the arc. So you're in good shape between here and there. It stays centered. And that is about a 12-inch up and down that it stays in that arc. Okay. This is, see, that one was 8-inch. That's just too wide for this car. Don't want to work right. This one here is the one that was on it, which is that one. And this is the littler one I'm going to use, because I'm going to make me some heim joints. I did a bunch of butchery on this stuff. I took some of these and found the ones that still you could thread into them. So I cut them off. And what I'm going to do is I found a 3/4 bolt, and I screwed a nut in the middle of it. And what I'm going to do is stick it in here and stick this over it, and then weld around it, because this here, one's a left thread, one's a right thread, and I want them to, it's kind of like a tie rod end. It goes this way, or you can screw it this way. But if you can't get a grip on this thing here, you got to put a pipe wrench on it, you know, screw it up the look of it. And here's the jig I made so I can get it right, because this is 6 inches there, and that's 6 inches, and I found the 2 straps for it that are 6-inch, but I'm not going to use them. This is going to replace those straps over there. So that's experiment number 2. I'll play with that and show it to you when I get her done. Over now.